Hello YouTube and welcome back to UK Highland Photography. I'm Strober and today we're going to be talking about some of the ways that photographers can clean their sensors. Now, how do you know that your sensor needs cleaning? Well, have a look at this photograph here. Sooner or later in your photographs, you're going to start to see these dark spots. And these dark spots are basically dust that is stuck onto your camera's sensor. So let's talk about some of the ways that we can remove this dust off our camera's sensor. Now, the first way and the most obvious way is that we can pay a professional to remove the dust off our sensors for us. Obviously, a professional is going to want some of this, and in return he will inspect your camera and he will clean it, or she will clean it, and remove the sensor dust from the sensor. So that's basically the first way. The second way we can clean dust off our sensors is by getting our cameras to clean the sensors for us. Now, I don't know if any of you guys know, but most modern day cameras, when you switch them on, the sensor cleans themselves. And when you switch them off, the sensor also cleans itself again. Now, the way the camera does this is the sensor vibrates. And when the sensor vibrates, it checks the dust particles off the sensor. Well, in theory it does. But we can tell the camera to vibrate its sensor and clean it anytime we want. For example, I've got the Nikon D5100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press menu, I'm going to go to clean image sensor, and then I'm going to click clean now. And what happens now is that the sensor is vibrating and it's cleaning itself. So that is how we can get the camera to clean the sensor for us. But if that doesn't work and we still have these dark spots within our photographs, then what we're going to have to do is, again, either pay a professional, or we're going to have to do it ourselves. Now, if we're going to clean the sensor ourselves, then we're going to have to use a mode called the lock mirror up for cleaning. And basically what you've got to do is you have to remove your lens. Once you've removed your lens, you will see that you've got your mirror here. What we have to do is we have to tell the camera to lift its mirror. Once the mirror is lifted up, then we will see our sensor, and then the sensor will have to be cleaned. So in this case, I'm going to lock my mirror up. So when I press this, it is now saying start. I click start, and when I press the shutter, it is now flicked my sensor up. So what I can do now is I can actually use a turbo blower. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking a turbo blower, but actually a turbo blower does work. All you got to do is spray into your sensor and it should, in theory, remove dust particles that's on the sensor. When you're finished, just switch off the camera and your mirror will drop back down. Now, that's the turbo blower. You can buy this from our online shop. The fourth way we can clean our sensor is with sensor swabs, or any other form of swabs that could also have a liquid that accompanies it. Now, you can buy these over at UK Highland Photography. They come in different forms. They come in like a solution base and a swab, or they can come in like a sticky base or something like that. To be honest with you guys, I only ever use my turbo blower. I've never actually used the swabs, so I can't really comment on how effective they are. But again, in order to use the sensor swabs, what we would do, we would have to use the mirror up function. So again, we go back into our camera, we say lock mirror up for cleaning, we click start, we press the shutter release button, and hey presto, the mirror lifts up, and now we've exposed the sensor ready for cleaning with a sensor swab. So basically guys, that is the only ways I know of how we can clean our sensors on our DSLRs. So again, I've been Strober, and this is UK Highland Photography. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and when you get the time, check out online shop over at www.ukhighland.com. Just before I go guys, remember, your sensor is a very, very delicate thing. So you must be very, very careful when it comes to interacting with your camera's sensor. Right guys, see you in the next video.